up, people? What's up? Let's see what's going on here. The Drake, howdy from West Michigan. What's up, Drake? Hit the link, man, and get on board here. Trying to get some people in the meet. Here we are in the meet. I'm trying to get more red brick souls in the meet. Get people on board. Those who only have, just trying to get people together, man. I got an encoder overload. That's all right. So what's going on there, Drake? Let's see. We're gonna have to go to my. I just seen you there. So we gotta go to my channel. So what's going down here? Well, we was gonna get together. We got a live going on right now, so we're gonna hit that live button. Turn that down and see who's in the chat. We know that Drake's in there already, but my software acts up here. So the Drake, what's up from West Michigan? Hello, sir. So I was trying to get, I got a meet link. I'm trying to get a bunch of meltologists together, and we would do this maybe once a week or twice a week. Do some something constructive towards the red brick community, and getting this word out as a team, man. I think we could work a lot more as a team. It's great to do individual little things like going around and showing red bricks, but to work as a collaborative team to get everything constructed in the right format in regard to trying to bring this to the forefront, you know what I mean? So, and then, I was looking at a video, evicted people from Maui and what really happened in Maui, and it's just another sad event. And then you go from there to look at all our inner cities, this trank drug with heroin, and your Walgreens and your pharmaceutical industry are all doing well and pushing dope, and all this whole generation of people are being slaughtered in these cities by these drugs and the cops just walk by and let people do them, and you have no leaders, and they want to talk about who wants to be president. All you people should be ashamed. All you journalists should all just pack your bags and get the hell out of America. We don't need you journalists. You journalists are the scumbag of the earth. Your NBC, ABC, your Lester Holtz, and all you douchebags, man. You need to just pack your bags and beat it out of here, man. And locally, too, you see these local douchebag news people. They try to propagate themselves up by making commercials about themselves and they're trustworthy. You guys are scumbags. Even your meteorologists lie and talk about new clouds and so forth. You're all part of the problem. We need to eradicate you. We need to get Dugan, weld him in a cell for starters, and every official leader in the state of Michigan needs to be apprehended and rounded up and locked in cells, folks. That's the truth. This, we got this Gretchen Whitmer where people are on trial for wanting to kidnap her. If we had a real law agency, they would have already apprehended her and locked her up for violating the Constitution in 2019, folks. So guess what? Gretchen Whitmer is a criminal in my mind's eye. A criminal at large. Unchecked evil. And there's the facts, folks. Unchecked evil. And you see what just happened in Michigan? You hear all them explosions all night long? I want to tell you it's thunder and weather. They're augmenting the weather. Augmenting the weather to cause this, folks. Okay? It's not a new recipe. So, that's an absolute fact. But anyway, let's see who else we got here. We just had Drake in the house, nobody else here. But, hey, anybody out there, whether you be a red brick soul or somebody who has a soul, hit the link, hit the meet link, get on board. We're gonna open it up, and maybe we have a discussion about this to say, hey, what do we have to do? What do we have to do to get people together, you know, and break from the narrative lie, you know, the Abraham Lincoln. We know that the Abraham Lincoln and that war, Civil War, was all about taking over the red brick realm of buildings that people were already residing in that had electricity. Okay? Some did, some didn't. But people were already residing in these buildings, folks. And we have evidence everywhere. And all their convoluted historical databases full of holes, we're seeing through it today when they built this and built that. And no, it's been a Masonic lie. The biggest Masonic temple in the world is right here in Detroit. This is the old world, folks. So this is the old world. So somebody out there got anything to say, or what kind of resolution, what are we going to do? Who are we supposed to vote for? We have no leaders. So can we get together and unite on the front here on YouTube and come up with a legit, viable leader for President of the United States? You have to have 50,000 people on board saying that that's so, and I'm sure we could get a couple million to beat out any of these doucheballs that are leading us straight to hell, doing nothing but just devastating our cities with these zombies that they've created with their pharmaceutical industry and their Hollywood bullshit and their gambling. See how they used those who they raised up. Every other star wants to be a gangster or a gambler, if you're a comedian or whatnot, and promote that kind of environment. Drugs, rock and roll, and death. You know? So it's pretty damn sick, man. But that's a fact. So, what are we doing here? So we're trying to get some people to get on the link here. Let's see, we'll play around in the meantime. We'll turn that one off. What's this one here? So, anybody out there, we're going to play this video this guy has here, evicted, about Maui, and just a couple things. Maybe you had enough of that, but I only wanted to show because it's part of the red brick world that they're destroying. Just like where you see these inner cities, you see these homeless people and these people on drugs, all by these melted buildings of the past that were here when America was founded. And they've given up on these cities and abandoning it. The Wayne County building they abandoned because we're pointing the finger at this is an old world building. They moved out because their pandemic fucked up. Some of their constituents weren't making the right amount of money from the Renaissance Center, so they're renting from the Renaissance Center today. See, all more horse shit in the Masonic order of garbage. These people are dirt balls. You know, we the people should always strike against our government and give them no pay. Oust all of them. We have to have some kind of contingency, some type of plan, and some type of law that allows us, the citizens, to take over all government. And we need to utilize that. We need men and women to get together to find a means to do exactly what I'm talking about. To take over these networks, the broadcast house that reiterate and tell us nothing but lies. You know, from telling you that India landed on the moon. More dirtball news from dirtball people. I'm telling you that they are liars. What's up, Mickey Ray? Good to see you, brother. Just ranting, man. Just, you know, your heart gets broke seeing this shit every day. You know, those people in San Francisco and Chicago and Ohio and Pennsylvania, just all on tranks and tripping and dying, and the streets are like shit. And it's just sad that, and these people call themselves leader and they want us to vote for one of these bitches. I want to pull their tongue out through their asshole. I don't want to vote for none of them. They should all be locked up, welded in cells. So other than that, Mickey, everything's good. We're going to be making dinner tonight. So just kind of rant, nothing else. But I'll get out of that because it's just upsetting, man. And I don't have the answer, man. So I got a link out there on the meet link right in the chat. So if anyone hits it, I'll invite you in here and you can talk, and then I'll stream what's going on in the meet live through YouTube. So if you want to hit the link, Mickey Ray, say hi to the world, say anything, say something what you think should happen, and how do we unite as a people to let the government know how much they suck. See, we got to do this somehow. If it makes a difference, I don't know what's going to make a difference. I don't know. So here we are. Then they talk about if we talk about how they oh, that was a good hit, man. Shit. They augment the weather, then they say we're conspiracy theorists, and yet they tell us how they're doing it and why, and they want to make it seem like it's just another day in the life when they're killing people and causing all kinds of damage and giving narrative lies about why a whole area was nuked, zapped to the ground. Hawaii, just like paradise, looked just like Hiroshima. See, look, we got to get these people who call themselves elite and royals and these billionaires out of our United States of America. Go back to your neutral country, all you people. Go over to Switzerland, all you SS people, all you newscasters and journalists and you fake politicians. Oh, Barry, carry your ass to Switzerland. We don't need you here. Take your family and beat it, man. Get the hell out of Michigan. You've been revealed. You are monsters. So that's what I have to say here in the Black Mirror. We need to eradicate these people who've caused all this calamity upon us. Now they're wrecking the water infrastructure everywhere, poisoning people more with water. Just had water alerts in Waterford, Michigan about them poisoning the water there. Even worse than what they do in Flint. So, just over and over and over. And they want their tax dollars. We should tax them, and all the appropriations that these people who are in leadership positions have got for the last 10 years, we need to get reparations from that, get that paid back, because it was not deserved for not one cop, not one leader anywhere in my state of Michigan. You showed us you are a bunch of parasitical, no good followers of unchecked evil. And that's a fact. Yep. I hear you, Mickey Ray. I don't know what to do, man. But anybody out there in the Black Mirror who's a leader in this chaos would never click that link, because we'd only ridicule them for the lousy job they're doing. But if anybody who's out there who's look, sometimes people say, oh, you get down there and help them out, this and that, to enable them to stay down there longer, to give them a blanket, to feed them while they could sit down there. That's not the answer, folks. Enabling a bunch of people to sit around and keep consuming dope. I say we need to get our military in there, our vets that are homeless, some of these buildings that are beautiful red brick buildings, redesignate them for those workers in there, and they're going to clean up that city. And the first people they're going to target is your pharmaceutical industry in America and your dope dealers on the street, and we will eradicate them all. We'll go back to old school. You did this to a people, you must perish for what you've done to these people. An eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. That's what should happen. Those people who made this problem, proliferated this problem, had our men and women die over protecting poppy fields, they are the problem. That's what needs to be eradicated from the planet, from the face of this earth. So that's what we got to stand up for, and we stand against a vile group of demonic beings who have no souls. And I tell you here on the Red Brick channel, we have red brick souls. We tell you about the melted realm, about all those things that the people that we're talking about have hidden from us. The truth of who we are, what we are, We are electricity. See? So, yeah, that's right. Mickey Rez says the corporations are all evil. BlackRock, Vanguard. We have to bust the monopolies. Yep, I hear you, man. George Soros and Klaus Schwab. I know it's these tyrannical people, um, and I don't know. I don't know, man. Sometimes see, I'm just like stuttering now because I'm just in a quandrum of I don't know. I don't know what to say, what to do. You know, I've told the red brick story. I've put videos up and said things, and numbers are still low. Not even 1,000 people. So there's other guys. So like each one of the guys got maybe 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, and some might have like 15,000 by now. But still, that number's real low because this is pretty powerful, and it sure changes the format of everything we've been taught as soon as people given the opportunity to see it. You know, these fake places here, you know, you're a journalist, you know, they got to make up, they got, now journalists here in Michigan are making up commercials trying to sell themselves as truth tellers. They're dirtbags, every stinking one of them. I mean, like this one little skinny ass dirtbag on Channel 4, he did this piece about the Phoenix Academy in Detroit. It's a beautiful red brick building. He does a lousy job of narrating, and he gives you this sad excuse. But nobody's looking at land bank management and the frickin' loser leaders who are in charge of land bank management and what they do and how they fleece it and how they're not doing nothing. And it's all in the midst of trying to get these buildings demolished because what we're telling you is the truth. These buildings were here when America was founded. Nobody built these. We dug them up, moved in, fixed them up. But yet you're America and your American corporate leaders and the douchebags, they would bill you for building red brick buildings that were already there. Swear, folks. There's evidence everywhere. We have chronological database proving just that, just in Kansas alone. The dig up and the mailing of red bricks to certain locations, and when the bricks arrived, buildings were already there. See, it's all the same horse shit. We have douchebags for leaders. Melted Inverted Realm, what's up, man? Just sitting there spewing off at the mouth with Mickey Ray, talking about this, you know, all the madness that's going on, and now they augmented the weather. And last night, man, I recorded about 30 minutes of it, but I was late. I should have recorded the beginning of the storm, because then you would have heard all the explosions in the air, that it wasn't just thunder and lightning. They were a series of explosions in the air here in my Michigan. For not just last night when it was super apparent to me, but off in the distance the night before they were doing the same thing. I heard it bouncing off our veil all night long. For about, well, not all night long, for about 3 hours long or 4 hours long. So, and yes, indeed, they're augmenting the weather. And well, look here, we just take we transition and for educational purposes, we're going to take a look at what this guy's saying right here. See, and he's talking about a retired USAF Brigadier General, Charles Jones, has been quoted from a public sources stating, "These white aircraft spray trails are the result of scientifically verifiable spraying of aluminum particles and other toxic heavy metals, polymers, and chemicals." Okay, well, we've been talking about that, chemtrails, okay, and how quickly they can augment the sky. See? And all the things which you can do with that particulate matter is zap areas with frequency and burn everything very quickly. You know, you're sprinkling down thermites and whatnot in the air and all kinds of stuff. Look how quick your towers went down. See what they did to the ground there? Looks like ground zero. Biden needs to be arrested and welded in the cell right now, America. Right now, world. United Nations, you are a fraud. America, you are a fraud. The neutral country are the instigators along with this New World Order skull and bones douchebags. And you guys all need to be welded in cells. That's what should be saying. That's what, if we had real journalists, that's what would be playing on the news tonight. About how these leaders, not just American leaders, but these world leaders who strive towards this New World Order. See, as soon as you got me involved, world, with your dumbass New World Order shit, I said, you are the enemy today. You world leaders with your New World Order agenda, with your money and your ideas, have did nothing but cause calamity all over this realm. Your unchecked evil needs to stop, and I pray that you all fail to breathe before dawn. That's my hope for all of you dirtbag leaders who do nothing, sitting there on your asses, getting rich while you cause this agenda that you want New World Order to fall. And it's going to fall. You'll stand for a minute, but then you will fall. See, pride comes before the fall, so you're going to get what you want, and then you're going to fall hard. I can't wait for that day to happen. I know that for some of you, birds are going to pluck the eyes out of you. So there's the facts, what the books say. So a lot of those books have been burned, so I don't know. But that sure sounds pretty fair, that what should happen to you. Just for what you allowed just to happen in inner cities today with the craziness, you know? Period. So maybe we'll play that out. What do you think, folks? You want to play that out? Yeah, see that? Mickey Ray. See? We'll see what Mickey Ray was saying over the live stream here. See right there, Mickey Ray is in the conversation. In the late 60s and 70s, they were tearing down old building here in Oregon. See? Oregon's bad there. Any drug you could just do there, the cops don't do nothing about it, you OD. You know, in Philadelphia, they trained the librarian to give that narc pad shit if someone's ODing, because so many people OD'd in the public bathroom in the library in Kensington, Philadelphia. Philadelphia freedom. You love her. Yes, I do. Philadelphia freedom. See it, man, if you seen it right now, you would cry, man, what it looks like there. And so many beautiful red brick buildings of the past there, folks. Some of them went through so much, you know. Go, anybody out there that ain't seen it yet, go just punch up in your YouTube, Kensington, Pennsylvania. And just look at Pennsylvania, let alone San Francisco, LA, and Chicago, and Detroit, and all these other cities that are in the same type of condition, but are being hidden a little bit more. Put these people in more remote areas, or let them shelter up at night at certain locations. Just sad shit. You know what I mean? Just sad. Yes, sir. So we got a link there for anybody, man. Hit that link right here in the meet. We got a link right there in the chat. There is the meet. If anyone wants to click on it, enter the meet, you have something to say. And hey, that'd be kind of cool if anybody did, because that'd give me time to have an intermission. You could keep this live, you know. So that's what we need to do. We should have a 24/7 live stream within every red brick person. So like when I'm not up, somebody else is up all the time talking about the red brick world. You know what I mean? So Mickey Ray, we got Melted Inverted Realm, we got Mickey Ray. Who else do we have in the house here? Came through here. We had Drake. We had somebody else I guess they're not there. So, what are we doing here? So let's take a look, see if anyone showed up at the meet yet. Nope, nobody showed up at the meet. So what's going on here? Meltology, we don't need that up. So, meltology, man. That's what we're talking about. But we just kind of get sidetracked with the world and stuff and ranting a little bit about that. But usually we're talking about meltology here and showing you images of this realm. But at the same time, you got to do your job in speaking about stuff like this, you know, with these, what's going on with our environment and what's going on with our kids and our family and this unchecked evil that, you know, we pay and they give us this illusion that, you know, like India. Oh, we're in the moon now too. They didn't go to no moon. Did you see the CGI crap they have? It looked worse than Mickey Mouse shit. I could have you guys right now click on that link, get into the meet, and we could make it look like you're in a station looking down from Mars. See? Better than them. We even have at least some aliens walking around or something like. More like Star Wars, right? Their CGI is so bad, man. So India, with all the text you got, you guys sucked on that one, man. You get a big fat -1 in that attempt to convince the world that you went to the moon. You're douchebags. That's what I gotta say. Yeah, no doubt. Oh, you're linked? What does that mean, you're linked? Got a page open now. Oh, okay. Anyone else here? Nope, just me. Nope, just me, brother. You ain't linked to this page. That's what I'm saying. So you're linked to something else. I don't know what you're talking about, what you're linked to. So anyway. Big Jimmy's here, passing out love and blessings to all the wonderful Bricksters. I hope all is well with everyone. James Breeden, what's going down, Big Jim? Huh? Yeah, no doubt it's good to see James. Every time he shows up, I see him showing people around about this melted realm, but he can't tell them. So you go tell him sometime, Big Jim. Hope your folks are doing good, brother. So I hope your folks are doing good and you're doing good, taking care of them. You're a good son, man. That's good. That's good to be the good son. So what else? Hey, we could look at this, what this guy's just saying real quick. That will give us something to do. That'll give me a second. Let's see, it's 6:48. I know my old lady's going to be razzing me about dinner in a minute. So, yeah. Anyway. What to do? Huh? What's going on here? Oh, Danielle Triplet. What's up, Daniel Triplet? Afternoon to you, brother. Evening now here. The evening hour. Yeah, the more moon hoax, yeah. India's been to the moon now too, yeah. Yahoo. Oh, we got to the moon. Call Alice. See, let's see what's going on here. Close that. We don't need that open. So nobody's in the meat right there. See that meat? It's open to anybody. Come on in here. We're broadcasting through. We got something to say, like I'm sitting there saying. Got Abraham Lincoln behind me talking shit. It's all about red bricks, folks. This history is garbage. So smoking a little oil from cannabis, marijuana. It helps to eliminate chemtrails from your head and your lungs. It makes you cough that up. So please click on the link below to get yours today. Real low price, $30 and free shipping within the United States of America, except Hawaii and Alaska. Call it a day. $1 gram of the finest oil. So let's see what this guy's got to say. We'll play this guy out, just hear what he has to say, a bit for educational purposes. We'll see what this dude's talking about. What's going on here? Okay, here we go.
Aluminum particles and other toxic heavy metals, polymers, and chemicals. Millions of tons of aluminum and barium are being sprayed almost daily across the U.S., stated Mills, a former naval officer and UCLA graduate. Pause once again. We have one legit U.S. Air Force general and one naval officer and UCLA graduate, both sharing facts on this. At this point, we can safely remove our tinfoil hats and check out the rest of this. Just sprinkle aluminum or barium dust on a fire and see what happens. It's nearly explosive. When wildfires break out, the aluminum barium dust results in levels of fire intensity so great as to cause firefighters to coin a new term, fire-nados, he said. The entire U.S., in addition to various other NATO countries, are being sprayed.
Have you ever heard of an economy being taxed into prosperity? I haven't.
Shut up, you
The government
lawyers.
has for years denied the existence of chemtrail spraying. It now calls the program by various names, all under geoengineering. According to CAL FIRE Operation Chief Steve Crawford, the fires are burning differently and more aggressively. It has been reported the fires move faster than anyone has ever seen, and barriers that in years past contained them, such as rivers, no longer do. In California's Mount Shasta region, Francis Mango, a USDA biologist, tested and found elevated levels of aluminum in water and soil samples of 4,610 parts per million, which is 25,000 times the safe guidelines of the World Health Organization. We are now seeing cities burning down nearly every week, and today it's massive fires in British Columbia, Canada. Evacuation orders are underway as the fire is progressing and getting worse and more intense. Over 160,000 people have been evacuated, with a state of emergency declared yesterday.
It was a devastating night last night. Probably one of the toughest of my career. The toughest of all of our firefighters' careers, likely. It's one of the most challenging nights of firefighting in our history. We fought hard last night to protect our community. Somebody described it to me last night in the heat of the battle as it was like 100 years of firefighting all at once in one night. And I really think that it was true. We fought 100 years worth of fires all in one night.
Switching gears now, in some positive news, Elon Musk is once again helping the people of Maui by providing them with solid, reliable power via Tesla power stations and also internet via Starlink.
Let me show you what community is, okay? Not talking about government, I'm talking about private citizens. This is Hawaiian Homes. This is Archie Kalepa's house. And let me show you another community private member. Not part of the community, but certainly giving to the community. Starlink, everywhere. Tesla, batteries, running communications for this entire area of Lahaina. That is where everyone comes. I just want to show you something, okay? So you know what you're giving to. What it's help saving, okay? Just want to show you.
Okay, see? Now I wanted to show you that. The preparedness in advance of what's going to take place. See? They caused a problem already. They're ready to solve the problem. See, they're going to come in there and solve the problem. Take over shit. Just more taking all the monuments and the red brick passed away and erasing people and moving, causing more conflict. Chaos out of order. Or order out of chaos, rather. See, I even said it backwards. So, oh, you got some hippie? Hey, what's up there? It's Matt the Explorer. What up, dude? The Mattologist. Mattologist is in the house. What's up, Matt? Nothing. Just listening to this guy here, and he's talking, blah, blah, blah. And I tell you to look at those things, too, that, they were all prepared for that shit, you know what I mean? Just like the Red Cross moves in, They cause the fucking calamity, and then they come in, and here we're the fucking heroes, right? Just like they wanted to tell you that the medical industry was your heroes. Remember, folks, not too long ago when still trying to feed that shit down your throat? So, more of their bullshit.
Well, you've become a part of as well, Elon. There's the line, right there. There's the line. That's how close it got to the community leader, Archie Kalepa's house, which is now the whole neighborhood, powered by Starlink and Tesla. As they'd say, man, appreciate you.
Folks, there is so much unfolding every single day, and I'm here to bring you the information as quickly as possible. If you enjoyed the content in today's video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. As always, I truly appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and I hope to see you on the next one. Have yourself a fabulous day, and take care.
Okay, how's a bit? So, we know one thing. Let's see if we got any notifications. We got any notifications here? Yep. Whitetail 7 says, commented, don't believe in coincidence. That's right. We watched a video where a bomb exploded on Obama's birthday, right? That Beirut bombing. Anyway, so yeah, so just my old neighbor who lives across the street from me just showed up a little while ago, and I spent about an hour and a half with him talking to him. He's an older guy, about 80 years old, and he just sat there and he came to the living room and we talked for about an hour or so, hour and a half, and I sent him down the end of the road today. Told him, well, look at the rock where I did a video of the other day, and told him about that. And he said, I'll be damned. Yeah, wildfires. Apple cranberry chicken meal. And wildfires. Yeah, look at Maui, for real. Who said that? Daniel Triplet said, yeah, look at Maui. It is. Maui's sad, man. It's like... Anyway, close that out of there. Let's see. More than 1,100 still missing, according to today's bullshit. Dirtbag individuals. top news. Look at, you just look at that, man. Wildfires did that, right, folks? Huh? Are they insane to think that we believe they're crap, man? These people, we need to get all these leaders and weld them in cells, folks. I'm telling you, it's unchecked evil. It is unchecked evil. And we need them out of here, man. We don't need a world like this. So, you know. Hawaii. Pretty sad, folks. Destroying a red brick past. Distracting people. Trying to create this new world order crap. They're dirt balls, folks. Look, here's who's in the corner right there. Look who's in the corner right there. A dirt ball. The dirt ball crew. Right there in the corner, man. Part of the OWN. The dirt ball crew. She made it out right, alright with her constituents, right? Isn't that ironic? So, you showed up for a reason, because God wanted us to reveal you. You are part of the problem. You and your chosen one. You're dingleberries of the world. That's what you guys are. Real dingleberries. Right there. Dingleberries.